Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back for some more Dominion 6. Last time we had our 250th recorded game, and so we did something a little different. We did EA Tirnanog with militia only. They're a militia unit only, and mages, of course. It was a pretty good game. I mean, we won, so plenty of times we haven't won, so props to that. This time, though, we're going to continue on. Last time we rolled up EA Bhod before we switched gears. So we're going to go with EA Bhod. And yeah, you know, I feel like doing another 1v1. I know, man. I know, it's infectious. It's all the rage nowadays. All the kids are doing 1v1s. Make sure it's a land nation. Bhod Turton Kings. Have we done this? Now I feel like we've done this. Because we've definitely done something with Migo. We have done this. Shit. I remember the whole discussion with the umlauts. I remember the Migo. I don't know why this wasn't marked as one that I've done. Maybe I thought there was another one that we did with Migo or something, but no, I mean, there isn't. Oh, there's Shambhala that also has Migo. Yeah, okay, so maybe we did Shambhala. But now I don't know. Fuck. I don't know. This has the snow lions. I definitely remember that. I remember the Yetis. So does EA Bhod also have those things? I wouldn't be surprised if it does. They do have the Yeti. They don't have the snow lions. Okay, so we have not done this. I don't know why the Drala seems so familiar, but okay, so we have not done this. Good. We did Shambhala, which is the MA version. And I think, yeah, we were confused about the umlaut here over Bhod. Whether it's Bade or... We're just going to pretend the umlaut isn't there, because I'm still pronouncing it Migo. The Kingdom of Bhod is a cold, mountainous land inhabited by hardy tribes and the ape-like Migo. Ruled over by Turton kings of great wisdom, the land has prospered. Sacred La spirits dwell in hallowed sites on the Bhod mountain and live amongst the humans and Migo. They have taught the secret of steel to the tribes, and now the warriors of the Bhodpa bear fine weapons and wear scale armor. The armies of Bhod consist of all three moieties, along with great mammoths native to the mountains they call home. The religion of Bhod teaches deference to the spirits of the land and the ancestors. Shamans speak to the spirits and interpret their will to ensure prosperity for the tribes. The Turton kings uncover ancient wisdom which is passed down to the priests and common folk. Recently, new practices including worship of the Rakshasa have begun to spread from nearby Lanka to lowland villages around the Bhod mountains. With the coming of the new god, the nation is unified, and now the Bhodpa, Migo, and La spirits act as one. So we have humans, La spirits, and ape-like Migo. We prefer cold +2. Stealthy Bhodpa light infantry, horse and yak cavalry, sacred La and Migo warriors. We get access to all elemental paths except fire, plus nature, death, and some blood. A variety of summonable creatures. Moderately strong priests. Most priests are also mages. Cold limit +1, standard forts. Nice. So we have Migo guides. Stealth 55, Snow Move, Mountain Forest Survival, Cold Power 1. Bhod Pa De Pa, 50 Leadership, Cold Resist 5, Stealth 40, Mountain Survival. Sowo, 150 Leadership. Very nice. Skilled Rider 5 is pretty good. Migo De Pa, level 1 Holy, 50 Leadership. Usual stuff. Ice Cudgels. Boxy. I won't make a reference. Earth, Death, Nature, Blood twice. Inept Researcher 3. I don't know what you're gonna do with that. That's pretty garbage. Ragyapa. 1 death, 1 holy, 50% chance for air or another death. Well, it's a mage priest, but yeah, I don't know, man. It's pretty rough. Muban. Can also be recruited in all Highland and Mountains. 1 death, 1 nature, 1 holy, 30% chance for air, earth, death, nature. It sort of depends on national spells, on if death, nature has anything valuable, but otherwise kind of rough as well. Bon Po. 1 air, 1 earth, 1 holy, air, earth, death, nature. Fortune Teller 5. It's looking to be the most attractive so far, but we'll see. Wise One. 300 gold, 4 recruitment points, but you get 2 water, 1 nature, 1 holy. Water, earth, nature, 10% for another one. So no matter what, you're getting at least 2 in something. Probably 2 water. Could get 3 water, could get 2 nature. Or you could have an earth thrown in. They also have Healer 1, which is pretty nice. 13 research for 300 gold, but that's really low for 4 recruitment points, so it's still pretty rough. Turton, cap only. 440 gold, 4 recruitment points. 2 air, 1 earth, 1 death, 2 holy. Air, earth, death, nature twice, 10% for another one. Pretty attractive. That's 220 gold a turn. 8.5 research a turn. But you get level 2 priests out of it. Possibility of having 4 air. I mean, yes, 5 air is a possibility, but it's really not. That's astronomical. I don't know if it's astronomical, but it's a very impossibly slim odds. So 4 air is reasonably possible. Otherwise, 3 earth, 3 death is possible. 2 nature thrown in there. Maybe. The research is not mind-blowing. And they are old, so you'd have to... I'd really want to take on aging. Sung Ma La, cap only. 490 gold, 2 recruitment points. That's pricey. But you get 1 earth, 2 nature, 1 glamour, 1 holy, air, water, earth, glamour. They have cold resist 10, they don't need to eat, snow move, stealth 65, glamour, mountain survival, forest survival, supply bonus 20, castle defense bonus 5, spirit sight, forge bonus 1. They also come with parry 7 shields. They have 33 base hit points, 0 natural protection, 14 base defense, 14 attack, 17 MR, 16 morale. Yeah. Ultimately, though, it is the highest research per turn, but the price is too high, and as an actual mage, they're not especially useful. They're really built more towards thugging. So I don't know. Units. Tribal Spearmen. They have 8 protection on the body, 14 defense with a parry 4 cane shield, so a large majority of attacks will go through 20 protection. Otherwise, pretty average. Stealth 40. Javelins, fine. Spear, fine. It's a militia unit. I know we just did a game where we won with militia units, but it's not certainly my first choice. Tribal archers. 8 protection as well. They have 11 attack, 13 damage, kukris, length 0. I don't know about that. How is a kukri? I guess if it's like if you're thinking like a dagger. And then range 35 short bows, 12 precision, 12 piercing. It's a fine archer. Tribal swordsman. They have 15 defense with the cane shield, 11 hit points, javelin and broadsword, 11 attack, 16 slashing. I mean, you're gonna lose them in droves, just like everything else, but honestly, for like a medium infantry, it's not bad. Or I guess it's more of a light infantry. The javelin plus broadsword's a nice combo. Spear soldier. Alright, they get bumped up to 13 protection, 14 defense with the cane shield. Average pretty much across the board, but 11 attack on the spear, 13 damage. 11 attack on a spear is not too shabby for something that's this relatively well priced. That's a solid infantry. I could see just going with that. Swordsman, basically the same thing, goes up to 15 defense and gets a javelin. But instead of a spear, has a broadsword, 12 attack, 16 slashing. It's a tough trade-off, which is a hallmark of a good balanced roster. I could go either way, really. The Javelin edition is nice, even though 7 precision is quite low. The extra defense is nice. The extra hit point is nice. The extra morale is nice. Higher damage is nice. Higher attack is nice. You're the only thing you're giving up really is length. But they're with 15 defense, they're unlikely to get repelled that much. So yeah, I guess I would lean towards swordsman. They are slightly pricier, but fairly negligible. Migo can also be recruited in all highlands and mountains. Okay, so 20 hit points, size 4, 5 protection, 10 defense, 11 MR, 12 morale, 11 speed. They have stealth 40, cold resist 15, mountain forest survival, cold power 1, mountain recruitment 1. Interesting. They have a 10 attack, length 1, spiked club for 20 damage. Yeah, it's not really my bag. Yeah. Migo Nagon Pa. Pretty similar, but they go for a spear, 11 attack, 19 damage. It's not bad. And a javelin, range 16 on a javelin is very good. 9 precision, though, means they're not going to hit too much, and 18 piercing on the javelin. Yeah, well, it's hard to say. Depends how much scales you want to go. I think if you're gonna go for not a scales option and you want to dump productivity, this is not a... It's not atrocious. I wouldn't say it's good. 5 protection is rough. They do have 20 hit points. So I suppose if you consider, say, they had 10 hit points with 15 protection, you'd say, oh, well, this isn't bad. I don't think that's a fair argument, but against armor-piercing stuff, yeah, you know. Tribal Horsemen. Mobile archer cavalry with short bows. As always, the only mobile archer cavalry I ever care about is Naba, because they get the falcons. I don't know why I'd bother paying so much for something that I could easily just get a tribal archer to do. I mean, the fact they're mobile does have some advantages, but, you know, they're also bigger targets at size 5 on the horse. 20 hit points, 10 protection. It's not that bad of an option, I suppose. I don't know. Yak Rider, also mobile archer cavalry. The rider is basically the same. They have the short bow and the light lance with a buckler. Yaks have 32 hit points, 13 protection, 11 defense, 7 MR, 10 morale, 20 speed. And they have a gore, length 1, 9 attack, 18 damage with charge bonus. Charge bonus would be 10, so 28 damage. I can't, 9, yeah. So 27 damage. It's okay, I suppose. Again, like, if you're going sloth, it's a relatively low resource, relatively decent cav. Yeah, it's not bad. War Mammoth Rider, cap only. Rider has 10 hit points, 13 protection, 15 defense with a cane shield, blah, blah, blah. They have 16 speed. They get long spears, length 4, 10 attack, 12 piercing. There's an archer on the back with a short bow. And the mammoth itself, 72 hit points, size 10 trampler with 13 protection, 7 MR, 10 morale. And they have a tusk to boot. Pricey at 140 gold. But you're basically getting an elephant rider. Size 10. I mean, it's pretty big. Because an elephant is a size 9 trampler. But, you know, it's a little bit better. The elephants, depends on the nation. We're playing an EA nation, so if we look at like EA Baratos against elephant riders, their elephants have 11 protection and 64 hit points. So, we do have a bit of an advantage on that. It's just pricey, man. It's pricey. Hard to say. Me Dread. Sacred Migo, not cap only. They have 25 hit points, size 4, 16 protection, 11 defense, 13 MR, 14 morale, 9 speed, cold power 1, cold resist 18. They have javelins, range 17, 8 precision, 19 damage, and ice cudgels, length 2. 13 attack, 25 magic, blunt damage, plus 12 armor piercing, fatigue. They're pretty solid. Yeah, they're pretty damn solid. You could do a lot with these. Yeah, honestly, they don't have any shields, and they have 11 defense. It's hard to say. I mean, they're good. I'm just thinking of like what the best bless would be. Honestly, most things would be good. More attack, of course. And draw lock, cap only, sacred. 25 hit points, size 4, 13 protection, 17 defense with a shield, parry 4, 13 MR, 14 morale, 11 speed, cold resist 10. They don't need to eat. Stealth 65. Glamored. Mountain survival, forest survival. Castle defense bonus 2. Spirit sight. Bodyguard. They have broadswords. 14 attack, 20 slashing damage. They are very good. 25 hit points. 13 protection. 17 defense. With shield. 14 attack, 20 damage, and glamour, biggest of all. Yeah. I like it a lot. I think we're probably going to go with draw laws pretty heavily. I still don't think we need to take productivity. I could see taking sloth too. If the only thing our resources are going towards is the draw law, we really don't need much. And I could go with the Migo Nagan Pa alongside him. They're the same speed. These guys have 2 javelins with range 16. So that means once they get into range 16 together, these guys will throw javelin. The Drala will then make contact, and then these guys will come up behind. So the Drala are still taking the brunt of it, but we get the benefit of the javelins initially. I think that's a good combo. So yeah, I'm leaning towards Sloth too. Oh yeah, we were doing a 1v1. Okay, spells. Contact Do Warriors. Earthly demons of the wooded hills and valley caverns. You get 3 plus 1/2 for 5 earth gems. 28 hit points, 19 protection, 12 defense with a shield, 13 MR, 16 morale. They have Formation Fighter 3, so 3 to a square still. Dark Vision 100, 14 attack broadswords for 23 damage. These are really solid heavy infantry. 19 protection, 28 hit points, and that good of an attack and damage value. Those are damn solid. And that's Conjuration 2, 5 earth gems. You don't get many, but they're going to stick around for quite a while. Yete. You get 1 for 2 water gems. Has to be cast by a wise one at the capital. Herd of Mammoths, you get 5 plus 1/2 for 15 water gems. Yeah, okay. Praetas, you get 7 plus 1 for 5 death gems. They have Heat Aura, though, which is problematic, to say the least. They are ethereal with 7 protection, 12 defense, 15 hit points, and a life drain. They're not bad, but I'm always wary of Heat Auras. If I don't have Fire Resist on everybody. Send Commander for 11 air gems. Wind Horses. 5 plus 1/2 for 8 air gems. Sacred. 22 hit points, 7 protection, 12 defense, 13 MR, 15 morale, Fire Shield 8, Flying, Bringer of Fortune 1, and a hoof attack. Alright, they're not bad. They are sacred, but I don't think I will focus my bless around them. Do War Party. You get 7 plus 1/2 for 8 earth gems. It's getting juicy. Yes. Sinpo Spear Warriors. 4 plus 1/2 for 7 earth gems. Are they better? Well, they have 35 hit points, size 4, 20 protection, 16 defense with shield, 14 MR, 16 morale, and they have magic spears, length 3, 16 attack, 25 damage. Fuck yeah, they're better. Jesus. Now you only get 4 for 7 compared to 7 for 8. Are they twice as good as the Dews? The Dew Warriors? I don't know if they're twice as good. I'll be honest with you. It's hard to say. Blue Commander for 20 water gems. 5+ Yetes for 10 water gems. That might be worth it. Thurang Commander for 15 earth gems. 12 + 1 Sinpo Spear Warriors and a Noble for 25 earth gems. So you're getting 1 for 2 earth gems each. Maybe if we're swimming in earth gems, and I think there is a strong argument to go for the earth gem generator, except it's a 1v1, so it's iffy. Depends how brutal this is. Nothing in alteration. Winds of the North, 2 water, range 25, 75% casting time, 4 + 1 area effect, 100 precision, nice. 30 minus fatigue, doesn't affect friendly. Surrounds a few of his enemies with terrible biting winds. The troop's effect will be frozen and will suffer from the icy chill. Frozen units are slowed and will suffer from fatigue each turn. Very nice. Yeah, we have cold resist on everybody. Construction. Not looking like much. Yeah, okay. Alright. Enchantments. Animate Ice. Ritual, you get 5 + 1/2 Ice Elementals for 10 water gems. And they are pretty damn good. We get some blood stuff, but I think we'll safely ignore that. Ice Elementals, 112 hit points, size 8, tramplers with 12 protection, 10 defense, 17 MR, 15 morale. They're amphibious, slash resist, cold resist 25. They have chill 7, blind, spirit sight, cold power 1, ice protection 1, affliction resist 4. 2 ice fist attacks, 10 attack, 25 piercing. Honestly, like, if we just get like 10 of them, I feel like we can take all the water provinces. Yeah, Grip of Winter will be pretty damn strong for us. So I think at a certain point we will want to start making wise ones. Just to get one with like 3 water. Because 3 water... He just needs 2 gems. 2 gems. Water's a little tricky to get. Certainly nothing at 3. We'd have to go construction 5. Even then. Yeah, even then. No, we'd have to go construction 7. Water lens gives 1. But we can make the Robe of the Sea. So then he would only need 1. So yeah, we'd have to go construction 5, get a Robe of the Sea and the water lens, and then you can cast Grip of Winter. It's quite a bit of research. Okay. So the plan is overall, though, to go with Dralaz, Migo, Nagan, Paz, and summon Dew Warriors, as many as we can. We don't need much scales at all, like I said. Sloth 2, I think, is on the table here. So as usual for the 1v1, we value an awake expander quite a bit. There's a lot, man. Sky's the limit. Oh, if we can get something that generates a lot of earth gems, actually, that would be quite valuable to us. So some sort of starting site. Yeah, like this. 2 earth gems starting site. Increase dominion scale by +1 luck. Misfortune limit by +2. Blah, blah, blah. Provinces owned may tilt scales towards luck when misfortune scales are present. And when he's present at the Buzo pillar site, he may become enraged and smash against it. Causes +1 misfortune scale worldwide. Okay, it's an option. Just looking for Earth stuff, just out of curiosity. I don't lean towards a statue. I mean, that's certainly the one that's going to get us the most Earth Gems, if that's what we wanted. 2 Earth Gems starting site, but I don't know if that's worth it. As an actual pretender, he has 3 water, 1 earth to start. He's amphibious, fear 5, recuperation, of course, water breathing. I don't know why that needs to be in there, since considering he's amphibious. He's got an Earth Shake, AoE 3, defense negates, 19 damage. 26 damage Bite, 24 damage Claw, and a 19 damage Tail Slap. With 16 natural protection, 130 hit points. Honestly, he is pretty solid. And he can easily cast Grip of Winter. Okay. I'm possibly on board with that. Let's say we take Sloth 2. Let's say we take Misfortune 1. Because Province's own may tilt scales towards luck when Misfortune scales are present. So taking Misfortune... sort of encouraged. Probably want to take Order 1 at least. Dominion 6 maybe. But the rest is probably up to just us getting points. I'd hesitate to say that's super strong. And I think there is an argument to be made to take Dormant here. Because we do want a bigger Bless. And I really would like to take Fire. That's fucked, and you know it. 37 points is way too much. So, okay, I guess that. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, as far as a Bless is concerned, larger is kind of a no-brainer. Sort of. They won't get much hit points out of it. They'll get like 8 extra hit points. They'll get an extra what? +3 strength. It's kind of good. 8 hit points, 3 strength. They do lose a defense though, and also it's 7 points, which probably isn't worth it. We could give them, say, Vitriol weapons. That's not a bad option. Honestly, like, oh, Chill Aura is also pretty good. Yeah. I think if we... Okay, yeah. I think that is pretty good. Vitriol weapon, Chill Aura, attack. That's pretty solid. If we went order 0, could get this up 1 more point, but that doesn't really help us. It's just too expensive. He's pretty good. I think he's in a good position. He's got a good lineup of buffs. He'll get Body of Flames, personal regen, Temper Flesh, all the good stuff. Yeah, I think this is solid. Guan Young. Conquer. Alright. So for Mage, yeah, we were mostly interested in the Turtons as being the best con. We didn't take Unaging, though. So beyond that, there isn't really a great option for research. I don't think we saw many national spells. That were like death, nature. Specifically. Winds of the North is 2 water, you know, so... I guess for now, just get Bon Po, it's fine. Okay, research. As usual, we want our guy ready to take some provinces. He needs... He doesn't need construction, but I'd be remiss, I think, if I didn't take something so that he could just have like this. Yeah, so let's get construction 1, enchantment 2, alteration 4, enchantment 3. Oh good, my prophet can't lead my sacreds. Awesome. Glad we got a good old prophet. It's a lot of cavalry. Alright, I don't know if I like any of those options, but sure. Oh, they shredded my archers pretty nicely. surprise there. A lot of dudes. I don't know. I don't feel too confident, although I do have the profit. Yeah, that helps. We're up against EA Own. Okay. That's not great-ish, because they all have cold resist. So we kind of have to pivot there. Yeah, that fucks over a lot of our plans. We are cash strapped, man. Laws are doing nicely. We're clearing. Good, good, good. Yeah, all right. We're on a bit of a roll here. This is good. This is good. We're getting more money. And then, of course, the misfortune rolls along. Yeah, I gotta secure Pernia. We don't want him bleeding through. If I can make it there with this army. Good. I think we shall. And our god has arrived. So now our draw laws are real strong. Chill aura, which is now useless, by the way. Vitriol weapons, not so useless. Alright, let's get you some gear. he doesn't have boot slots.
Okay, yeah. Good. Alright, so we got a Pernia. That's good and strong and helpful. Misfortune +1 worldwide. Alright, I think we're going to have him then, with his 28 protection, head down and take all the little water provinces for now. You are going to cast on yourself. Personal regen. Foreskin. Moss body. Personal iron skin. Quicken self. Attack closest. Alright. Let's take this back right away. Things are going pretty well. Ideally, we have more money so I can build a fort here. We skip that. That's 68 fatigue after buffs with Quicken on, which is kind of pointless. Yeah, he's gonna fatigue out too quickly. An arena battle that I really have no chance of winning. I guess I could enter and see if he doesn't enter, but here you go, buddy. You can be our scout warrior. Let's change Quicken Self to Breath of Winter. Well, we did fight in the arena. I imagine we lost. He sent in a warrior smith. And we can cast spells. He did win. It was kind of close though. Well, I mean, he would have gotten this anyways. We just lost a scout. Mirage suit gain. Start a battle, mirror image, +6 hit point, +5 MR, or +5 fires, I'm sorry. And fire shield 8. 15 protection, 2 encumbrance. Yeah, I mean, fuck it, I'll put that on my pretender. Oh, hey, dude, we should be friends. We had a friendly match in the arena. Now we can be real friends forever. Forever and ever. Alright, after enchantment 3, we really have to... Well, we want conjuration. We want to get at least
4 conjuration. Yeah. We also should probably send someone to site search. Find some goodies. Well, Ulm declared war. They weren't having it. Luckily, I wasn't building a palisade yet, but what the hell, bro? He went right for it. What the fuck is defensive about that? These guys doomstack. Alright, fine. Have it your way, pal. Well, fuck it. That's what I say about it. Yeah, that makes sense. Which means we just got his little dribbles. No problem there. And then we hit Dubros. Ow. Thankfully we have some affliction resistance, because I think he hit us a few times there. Got these axe warriors, a lot of 20 damage stuff, 25 damage mauls, ogres with 29 damage, steel warrior 25 great swords. Yeah, I mean all this shit is really hard hitting. We got Drengen, Midred, Topo, 2 water, 2 nature, 3 holy, all 1. He's Dominion blessed or perma blessed. Chill 5, cold power 1, inspirational 1, Dominion spreader 1. Nice. I don't have enough money to stop him. I'm basically hoping to now have Guan Yong go around and just prevent him from building forts. Definitely. Good. Not everything he has cold resist. This is painful. Quit targeting different things. Oh shit, we're gonna fucking time out.
Okay, thank God. Jesus. We only killed 11 things. He hit Pulmania and took it, killing my guy that was sight searching. And then we took Dershid back. We're in his fucking remnants here, man. And I can't PD up enough to stop him. But, we can box him out. Also, he's here. Fuck. Okay, we do have 46 there. Alright, alright. Yeah, my sacreds are pretty good, dude. Lost 5 of them, 8 of the Migo. He lost 60. Pretty good. And then he took Udenshire. That's fine. That was to be expected. Now... yeah, I am worried if we bump into that. Also, we have no temples. I'm trying to destroy his, but we kind of want some of our own. Ouch. Yeah. I don't have PD on... yeah, I mean, I'm just destroying his shit. That's the whole point. That one was iffy. I still managed to avoid an affliction. Jesus. That's pretty nice. Okay. Good. I'm a little worried about this guy, but good. We got Conjuration 4. So we can now summon the Sinpo. We have 5 Earth Gems per turn, so we can do it for a while. This seems like he takes a lot of damage. Hey, 1,600 gold for free is pretty nice. Can't complain about that. I think I'll start making wise ones now. And I think we're gonna send someone around to build temples now. I'm gonna search here for the moment, because I feel like he's about to do a big convergence on my ass. Yeah, there it is. Now we risk getting HP routed here. Yep. Which is the risk, but I think we were losing that no matter what. What I could do is put this guy up front. Except he's still not very much at the front. He's still got HP routed. Maybe he killed a few, though. Yeah, unfortunately we lost that whole army. He lost 134. But yeah, it was pricey. Oh no, you're going back home. You unfortunately picked up a chest wound and a never healing wound, so your spellcasting encumbrance is 14. You're not gonna take it, but yeah, he went for Dershid. He's just wiping the floor with my PD. This is why we're building temples in the back, not the front. Right. I'm gonna go back and hopefully get some better gear now that we have construction 3. So now we can get, say, stone birds, which are pretty good for repelling purposes. And we can get, oh, I don't know, hopefully a better, we could get weightless kite shields. We could get slime shields, also pretty good, but yeah, for a weapon, it's kind of hard to say. The snake bladder is probably what we want. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we want to wait for construction 5. But this is getting problematic. He hit Pulmania. There you go. Good. Nice to see defense happen. And then us on offense in Epernia. Don't like the Fire Drake, but it was just one and we mobbed it down. Good. Good, good. Alright, we do have Sinpo Spear Warriors now. They are speed 8, so they're pretty slow, but they are strong. They do require an undead commander, but that's fine.
Yeah, okay. So you get start a battle spell mirror image, and he has fire shield now, which is pretty good. So if we can just get the snake bladder stick, he has poison resist 25 automatically. It should be pretty good. So yeah, we'll just hold on a moment. I want to take Durshid, but I don't want to abandon Epernia, so I guess we'll wait a moment. That's why we didn't want to abandon Epernia. All right. Yeah. Do not want to abandon our troops recruitment. Just look at that one more time. I wasn't watching the Spear Warriors. Okay, that's pretty much a good distance, I think. That's fine. Another arena battle. Now he's gonna have to send in the same guy. Fuck it. And I don't want him to build forts everywhere, so we're going to do that, and we're going to PD this up. We're up to 7 Earth Gems a turn now. So, yeah. We can make Sinpo every turn now. That's good. We will never run out. But... oh no, we're supposed to be doing war parties, not Sinpo. But Sinpo is 2 Earth only. The other guy is 2 Earth, 2 Nature, which my Pretender could do, but it's really iffy to just leave him here doing that. So we'd have to do Sungma Laz and have the 25% chance of them getting a second Earth, or make Earth Boots, the easier option. Or get a Turton to get 2 Nature randomly, which is like unlikely, and get Earth Boots anyways. That's pretty much your only real options. Or I guess having this guy we're sending, having the guy we're sending in the arena, just put Earth Boots on him and he can do it. Okay, you're not going in the arena then. We will send this guy into the arena. We'll get Earth Boots very soon.
It's annoying. I would actually have it next turn if I wasn't sending him in, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Alright, there's a battle in Nace. Good. Lost 2 of the Migos. He attacked Carrion Meyer, where I wisely put a bunch of PDE, except he's got an elephant, which could squash us. Nope, got HP routed. Good. We attacked Dubros with the secondary army. Sinpos. Easy. Now the Sinpos... Okay, they do have cold resist. Good. Good. That's all well and good. Tax minus... we foresaw a great disaster and prevented it. Misfortune. Arena battle. Let's go. So it's going to be his... Warrior Smith that now has the champion's headband with awe and quickness and luck. The odds of us winning are pretty slim, but we did get Moss Body on. Nope. He hit me so hard he broke right through Moss Body and killed me in one shot. Okay, it wasn't one shot. But he definitely popped it here. 38 versus 26. But no, it shouldn't. Yeah, it did 0. Here, he did 35 versus 18 for 17. Then it says it reduced to 12. I don't know. That was the expected outcome. But now, of course, he gets the champion's medal as well. But the champion's stuff usually has like the same thing. Like it has quickness on it and luck, so it's fine. Well, I do want to destroy down these temples and stuff. But we also can't be dumb. Shit. Alright, I gotta keep our temples rolling as best I can. Alright, after construction 5, there is an argument to go to conjuration 6 to get the Sinpo War Party, but it's 25 Earth Gems, and it's not really efficient. So, alternatively, I think we gotta best figure out how to use our mages or our pretender. Grip of Winter is basically out, but we can do Foul Vapors. The problem is the fatigue is pretty damn high. He only has 4 nature. As far as big water spells, there's Grip of Winter, of course. And then that's basically it for here. Evocation. There is Acid Storm. It's just a wildly non-viable spell, but on a pretender that has regen, it might be an option. It's Evocation 7. You're gonna fatigue for 4 water. He's got 6. So you're talking about 100 fatigue. Unless we get 4 water gems. In which case, we'd have to go for Cthulhu's Staff. Well, that's 4 astral. No way. Not getting that anytime soon. No, I just don't think it's viable. No, I think it's Foul Vapors or pretty much nothing.
Sorry, we're gonna go enchantment 6. Yeah, they're doing well over there. He hit Dubros in turn, with a reasonable sized force there. Damn. Sucks. Waste of money, waste of time, all that stuff. Yeah, he's always gonna have a much bigger army than I do, but... Okay, construction 5. Good. So we need you to make, say, the snake bladder stick. You're my only one with 2 nature other than the pretender. You could make the vine shield, although the shield of soft earth is also really good. Probably better, to be honest. I need earth boots for this guy so he can cast the spell. Body armor. Bright Mail Hauberk is a pretty strong contender, I would say. It's usually the way to go. Although, the Cloud Cuirass gives personal mist form, and that's really hard to argue with. Okay, I'm on board with that plan. The Trident is better than the birds. Trident. If he's gonna go Foul Vapors, he'll need Cornucopia. Yeah, he'd need a Cornucopia. So, are we thinking Trident Cornucopia? I suppose that's fair. I need a helmet. I wish I had 2 death for the horror helmet. I do not have it. So there isn't many great options. But the Crown of the Ivy King is a unique item. So there can only be one of these. And it does give 5% regen and animal off 5. And he has a lot of bears over there. So I think that's a pretty strong option. Okay, so we're making a shield, the weapon, the trident, the armor. I need another 2 nature guy to make the crown. And then that just leaves also the cornucopia. Okay, so next turn we'll get all this shit. Yeah, he's gonna take this. I can't really... I shouldn't even bother PDing unless I have like 60. For right now, if I can hold just like these couple provinces and he just keeps throwing himself against me, that's pretty good. Yeah, to be perfectly honest, if I just hold here and keep making temples and stuff. You're going to forge the Crown of the Ivy King. You are going to forge... There's also the Helm of Acid Breath, which has auto acid splash, which is pretty good, but it can also hit yourself, and that's not good. So I think more regen plus animal awe is probably the way to go. And then cornucopia. There's a lot of other good nature things I could get. Ring of Regen, Amulet of Resilience, Cymbeline. We could also get Ring of Ensnaring Flames, Phoenix Feather. There's plenty of stuff, but Foul Vapors is the blueprint, I suppose. And then after that, this guy will be able to do our summons, which we will be happy with. So for right now, we're just holding the line, trying to win on Dominion, so that this guy can come in and not be crucified with minus 90% health. Alright, you're going to start monthly do war parties. You can stop that. Alright, let's ditch this shit. You got this. Perfect. We're going all in on poison. The plan initially was ice and chill and winter, grip of winter, but we have to pivot. Okay. Yeah, I think he's in a pretty solid position now. That animal awe is going to help. He's going to have a good amount of regen. He's got a chill aura still. Fear aura. He'll be spreading poison. And we'll have foul vapors everywhere soon enough. I think maybe he should start by finishing what he was going for here. And I think someone should make a ring of water breathing for one of these priests to go down and build temples under the water. For now, let us preach. Actually, nah, I'm not going to build temples here, but I will preach instead of just patrolling. Yes. Let us not neglect our recruitment. This could be a little tricky. Okay, mostly good. We lost 5 draw laws, 8 Migos. Little painful. Yeah, damn his fire drakes. Bold of him to bring along fire drakes. Yeah, the Sinpo Spear Warriors are pretty fucking ridiculous. So, we haven't lost one yet. But now we have even more Do Warriors, which are not quite as ridiculous, but we get more of them. So it's going to be good. Destruct Temple. Whatever, one of you. Grab this. Start building temples. Yeah, and the Strength of Gaia probably would be better off with. We also have Temper Flesh. I don't think he's casting Boar Skin. I don't know. Doesn't all stack. Yeah, still have yet to lose a Sinpo.
They're damn strong. They might be getting beat up, I'm not sure. But damn strong. Okay, that's problematic. That's a fairly large army heading for a fairly defenseless spot. That I would really hate to lose right now. Okay, he didn't attack it. Good. He cast Boar Skin and he cast Personal Iron Skin, so that puts our protection at 33. Okay, they do stack. That's good. And Temper Flesh on top of it, making it very hard to pop Moss Body. That's why they call it Fizz Moss. Fizz resistance with Moss Body. Very good combo. Also, we have Personal Mist Form. I forgot about that. Yeah, he's a contender. Alright, I'm gonna build a temple here. We're slowly encroaching on his ass. Alright, now it's tempting, of course, to just jump onto him here. But we will suffer a lot of health deficiency by doing so. Also, how did my Dominion just... Man, it got shredded? Alright, just gotta tear down his temples one at a time. He is building a lot of forts. I don't like it. We're not far off from launching an army out of here. Yeah. And then once we have like a nice doom stack, then we can start taking some forts. But I just want to be secure. That's annoying. Yeah, dispossessed spirits fucked us once again, as always. They are really an anti-thug measure. If they can get one paralyze off, then you're kind of boned. Damn it. He would have been fine. Damn it, damn it. The real problem is these are all demons. So I have to bring along my death guys just to command these. Is there... Like, no one has undead leadership with gold stars. No. I would need to make that helm. And that's death too, which is sort of out of my reach. So, yeah, we need Turtons or just make Mubans for right now. Also, let's start calling them back. That was really unfortunate. Fucking dispossessed spirits. The AI loves them. The AI loves them. And
to be fair, the AI doesn't counter thugs much. That's just one thing that they do that seems to work out sometimes. What? What even summons dispossessed spirits? How do you get dispossessed spirit? Haunted torture chamber. Oh no, spirit mastery. Conjuration 5. Yeah. 25 plus 1 for 4 death gems. They're dirt cheap. AI can just have 300 of them easily. And, yeah. And they don't often screw over pretenders like that, but if they get a paralyze off, that's what happens. Pretty solid. Nyatri Senpo, Turton King. 4 air, 2 astral, 1 death, 3 holy. And he's got immortality 3 months. Adept researcher 10. Well, Army of Mist is a possibility then. For sure. But it's a lot of research we gotta do for that. Okay. Let's see. So Nagak is handling all these guys. We got this. These are magic, so we want to bring along a big magic dude. And then the rest are demons. Now, Nyatri does have the ability to command 100 and put them in lines. Speed 8 versus speed 9. Pretty close. So I guess, yeah, we're going to take the king. All hail the king. How has he not come back yet? Fuck. We certainly have far more temples than he does. But I feel like we might lose one of these provinces soon. Well, it's mostly dispossessed spirits, but you know. Okay, we got our guy back. Now we have to make gear for him. So, pretty much the same things we had. Cornucopia. Oh, the Crown of the Ivy King is no longer an option, by the way. So, now I don't know. But we'll go with the snake bladder stick again. I know it didn't work the first time, but it'll work this time. Trust me. We want the cloud armor, cloud cuirass. We want the trident. we want the little shield. Shield of soft earth, 2 earth, 1 water. Unfortunately, it has to be this guy. Okay. I'll have someone else make that shit. As for a helmet, it's sort of whatever, really. I mean... I mean, it doesn't really matter if I had 2 death. I would make the 2 death. But honestly, whatever. I don't have anything solid. The spirit mask, but that's also 2 death. Unfortunately. Just, we don't have an option. These guys they have a very slim chance of getting 2 death. So maybe someday. For now, though, probably we're just looking at like a black steel helmet or crown of lead. It's fine. And then we have a 3rd miscellaneous slot because he lost his one thing. Also, we lost a nature. So I don't know. I don't think foul vapors is on the menu anymore. So forget the cornucopia. Instead, let's just go with probably Ring of Ensnaring Flames, which is 5 fire. Nope. Nope. And we'll go with the Amulet of Resilience, I suppose. Except all my 2 nature guys are preoccupied. Damn. Yeah, I'll have to wait a turn. Alright. I mean, we gotta be kind of crushing him on Dominion. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'd call it crushing, but we're doing well. He's gearing up for something big here, man. I'm just glad we have Dominion here now. Slowly but surely winning the religious war. Hearts and minds. He went with Dubros here, with a fairly considerable force. He ended up with Fire Shield on a lot of stuff. How did that work? He lost 13 draw laws there, 4 Sinpos. He definitely had Fire Shield on some stuff. That'll worrisome. Alright. Mostly good.
theoretically, if we hold out and enough time passes, we should Dom kill him, except he's preaching his fucking ass off, as the AI always does. And, I mean, I got 4 priests preaching here. But I don't have a temple, that's true. Oh yeah, that guy already dead. My fucking commander I brought in already dead. 4 Dew Warriors died, 18 Migos. Mostly thanks to the Griffins that airdropped in. I think there's an argument to be made now that I should start taking forts. I should take Fosdir. I think we move him here. Although, yeah, I mean, it's just so stupid. He's gonna get HP routed, and that'll be it. The only way that plan works, really, is if I put him, like, right here. And that seems kind of risky. What happened to holding the line? What happened to holding the fucking line, man? Well, he lost 154. Mostly ghouls, though. I lost 3 more sacreds and a Sinpo spear warrior. Okay. We attacked Fosdir with our Doom stack, I suppose you'd call it. Fine. Most importantly, though, we breached it right away. So many dispossessed spirits. Why is this his strat? That's all he's doing is massive dispossessed spirits. If he launches that at Dubros, we lose it. Shit. Oh, we got a guy with 2 death. Holy shit. That's promising. Right, we have no death gems, though, so I'm not gonna really do much with it. Okay. Let's storm the castle. I feel like we're about to get hit multiple times. Or one big time. No, he did not attack me. Does have fire shield on his... It's part of his bless. Twist Fate, Fire Shield 7, Righteous Wrath. On his Filgas. And they're ethereal. Luckily we took ethereal, vitriol weapons for our Draw-Laws. And the Sinpos have magical spears. I really just want to keep saying ethereal. Alright, we lost one of our mages, 8 Dew Warriors, 1 Sacred, 42 of the Migo. Ouch.
Not without consequence, but a nice victory nonetheless. This is really getting out of hand, dude. Really getting out of freaking hand. Ooh, we get Yak Rider PD. Nice. Yeah, I mean, against an army, dispossessed spirits are pretty trash. I mean, basically useless. He hit Fazdir after I left it. Oh yeah, he's taking it. Also Growing Fury from his Enchanted Boar. What am I... The Enchanted Boar. Okay, okay, autocast. Yeah, it's not good. It's not gonna be good for my army either. So it's 952, but if you subtract the dispossessed spirits, it's like, you know, 400, which is still quite a bit. Somehow this all adds up to 400. I don't know. But it's not great. He breached our fort, and we breached his fort. I can't really... I can send our pretender on there, but that amount of dispossessed spirits does not bode well. I think he'll die. Especially with... I mean, he's got 50% less hit points there. At least here he's got, like, a slight bonus. Yeah, 10% bonus. I think I have to sort of abandon this, but I'm also worried about what this is going to do to this army. But I can't risk the pretender. He will die. Man, I mean, that's really bad news. We lost 34 Dew Warriors, 97 Sacreds, 31 Migos, 17 Sinpo, and we managed to kill 709. But really, mostly that was dispossessed. If you subtract that, we killed like 180 things, and we lost 180. So, not great, man. He then attacked Fazdir. I imagine he takes it. Yeah, pretty easily, really. So, that was all pretty shit. Well, we're kind of stuck here for the moment. All the dispossessed are dead. There's only minus 10% health here. I guess for my own sake, I gotta risk it.
A good thing he didn't have much out, because I forgot that I was in the middle of the map. He then counterattacked in Rot Marsh, and this is where we almost certainly lose the rest of this army, including my nice Turton King that I had. Really sucks. Yeah, he died. Although he has immortality, so he'll be back. And it's not like I gave him much gear. But we also lost our profit, which is definitely a bummer for multiple reasons. Ah, boy. Yeah. Bit of a rough blow there. I could be getting wind horses, I suppose, but we only have 2 air gem income, so it's sort of rough. We don't have much gem income, so I can use these gems, but when they're gone, they're kind of gone. Well, we'll see how he does. He didn't get... Oh, he did get Temper Flesh off. Good. Got Personal Iron Skin off. Good. Poison spreading. That's good. Things are holding. Good, 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 good. Sure he picked up. No. Look at that. Full health, no afflictions. What a fucking champ. We may have cracked the code. There you go. You lose 275. Minus 80, so 195. Excellent. Get fucked. Yeah, we... yeah, okay. We really should be making these when we can. Although, no, fuck that. Make more of these. Nix this. I guess I could make one of these every turn. I'm gonna have you jump on this and jump, just start moving around a little bit more. Destroying temples is priority 1 right now. Holding position and destroying what temples I can. No, he hit us in Fostir again, so I couldn't move. Routed me. That's okay. Theoretically. Turton King is back in business. You're gonna research for now. Alright, I didn't pick up any afflictions there, so it's... I mean, he delayed me a turn. I'm gonna throw more PD here, more PD here. We've got temples everywhere I own, so that's good. Good, good, good. Go fuck your temple. We got a frost brand. Okay. Keep going.
Putting money on PD for these places is essentially a waste. I don't have enough money where it would actually work. I mean, I guess if I put every dime I had. But I don't think that's smart. And if I put all this, we can get up to 57. But it's mostly shit. He's gonna run over it. Let's watch. Let's watch if I just wasted 1,600 bucks. Okay, in this case, he didn't send much in. Oh, God. Oh, he almost took it with that shit. Those bears. Man, yeah, well, are those bears a combat summon? That seems extreme. $33 protection's pretty solid for this guy, combined with all the other shit. Alright, we have to sacrifice gems. I need to keep this war party rolling. Okay, we can get our profit back. Good. Anytime I can defend is an extra turn where our Dominion can spread into his shit. It's looking good. Looking really. If I can just smash a couple more temples. Party rolling. Alright, I think you're good to roll out. Ooh, that is a lot of... that's pretty risky. That is really damn risky. If he... I mean, he knows where I'm moving. Okay, fortunately, he decided not to capitalize on my foolishness. But yeah, we have current max of 18 here. Somehow I have 127. So somehow I'm gaining hit points off of something. I'm not sure. One of Skullhog's viceroys has attacked our province. Great. 50 sea trolls in Omer. Alright. Alright, we have a forward operating position now here, so I'm going to move these guys here. And hopefully build a temple there. And once this party moves up here, I'll move these guys to Utenshire, and we'll keep closing in on them. Theoretically. Current max 27. Current hit points 54. Also, he's shrunken, and I'm not really sure why. I'm shrunken from some effect. Also, I don't like these auto-equipping stuff. But the Frostbrand's not bad. Alright, that's all the temples that I can easily squash. So now I guess I go back down to Omer and rebuild temples there. He's gonna take this, but... I think he's in rough shape, if I'm gonna be real honest. I think his days are a little numbered. Especially with him not fighting back on any of these turns. We might have this one. It's almost not worth my time to do that. I guess just, like, sit here. Oh, I should get a profit. How about our big man, Nyatri? Why not make the king our prophet? I think we got this, ladies and gents. We have temples all over the place. I'm gonna send one guy over to build temples there. I can't believe he's not lashing out at me with something. Yeah, he's got Dominion in 3 provinces. That means not too far off from victory. Oh, -2 Dominion. Okay, he's got Dominion in 1 province. Why is he not attacking at all? He's really wild. Alright. He's got 1 province. Victory. Nice. Okay. Yeah, we increasingly go for the Dom kill just because it's sort of easier. Just because the AI builds so many forts. And fort battles are just kind of inherently bad for the attacker. So the Dom victory is the easier way, especially if you got like a big pretender that can go around and knock out temples and get in the water and build temples in the water. It's just the better way to go. That was good. That was good. I'm glad we got another win on a 1v1. Fair match. Yeah, I mean, it even was kind of bad for us because we were going pretty big on like a cold strat, and we went against the cold nation. And that means that our scales weren't really conflicting because he wants cold scales as well. Yeah, as usual, we don't utilize mages too much because I just keep researching and researching. But I don't know, our mages were kind of, what would I even? I guess we have a lot of nature mages. So our draw laws definitely would have appreciated like bark skin, oh, you know, something like that. But I increasingly fall into the trap of like, why should I send out a bunch of mages that are probably going to die just to cast like group bark skin when I can have them keep researching and eventually we just get Oaken Army and then I have one guy that can cast it and that covers the whole battlefield. That's the trap I always fall into. But the thing is, like, the game's going to be over before we even get there. We were still like 5 turns off from getting there. And there are definitely many times where you will lose a battle that you would have won had you had more mages in it, or any mages in it, you know. Not all the time. Sometimes you'll lose either way, and you'll lose a bunch of mages that you wouldn't have. But yeah, you know, it's a balancing act. That's what makes the game interesting. As for EA Bode, yeah, I mean, pretty solid. We could have gone a lot of different approaches here. We went for the sloth approach with a lot of the Migo Nagan pause, which were not bad. I think had we gone more productivity, the swordsman would have been very solid options. Yeah, really solid. Draw laws were definitely pretty good. I think a different bless could have been not bad.
giving them more protection would have been like giving them Stygian flesh kind of puts them over the moon as far as like honestly, if you did nothing but Stygian flesh, that was the only bless, they would be really freaking good. They would have like 19 or 20 protection versus mundane, 17 defense with a parry 4 shield, 14 attack, 20 slash damage, and glamour. Really freaking good. Stygian flesh, withering weapons also really just for like some sort of extra effect. But 20 slashing damage is not bad in EA. So these things are pretty damn good. The me dread are not cap only, so you can build a lot of me dreads, but they're pretty pricey. So them being not cap only isn't that big of a factor. You can get more of them than draw laws for sure, but they're also a decent amount worse. They have 5 natural protections, so Stygian flesh isn't that good. Only 11 defense, no shields. They do have javelins, which is kind of nice. A weapon bless, like flaming weapons, would be really good. 25 damage is pretty great. Magic damage, 13 attacks, not terrible. They're pretty good. I think the draw laws are better, of course. I mean, of course they are, but not bad. We didn't do any war mammoths just because the price is really kind of prohibitive for something that I think is just gonna die. I think if we didn't have an awake expander, this is a really good option. Big tramplers are really nice for expansion, but we didn't really need it because we had the pretender and we were on a roll anyways. Yeah, I think it's a solid nation. I think it's got some very good summons. I mean, the Dew Warriors are pretty solid. The Sinpos are really good. Yetis would have been not bad. They don't really benefit from Stygian flesh, so you'd kind of want a different bless for them. Ice elementals are really, really good. Yeah, there's a bunch of options. Anyways, my music's over. Game's over. We're over. My name is Mangg. Game watching has been Dominion 6. I'll see you fine folks next time.